guns and gangs expert, Dr. Anthony Hutchinson, says the fact that no one helped to turn him in may be indicative of a troubled relationship between the public and the police. For more on this, we're joined by the founder of Zero Gun Violence, William Marsh. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
What are your thoughts about this relationship?
It's a very tenuous relationship where the community doesn't trust community, does not trust police, and police have difficulty communicating with community. And it's been an ongoing issue for some time. Efforts have been made to repair that trust, but there's a lot of work still that needs to be done.
Last year, Toronto saw the deadliest year on record, and there's belief that a lot of the same people and gangs were behind that. Is there validity to this?
There is validity to it. What you have is outstanding retaliations that is not resolved and is long-term in nature. So spending time in jail doesn't mean that that retaliation factor comes to an end. It will continue. There's a lot of unresolved issues in terms of beefs, in terms of retaliation, and we're seeing more and more of that these days.
How does a program like yours, how do other programs, what do they need to combat this?
Excellent question. We know what needs to be done. We just don't have the political leadership and will and courage to do it. There has to be a comprehensive engagement strategy that involves 3 levels of government: federal, provincial, and municipal. We have to engage the key stakeholders, whether it's educators, whether it's employers, whether it's mental health specialists, academics, the victims of the crime, the people that are responsible. The violence that we saw in 2018, the gun violence, was different from the gun violence that we saw in 2005, but the politicians are still speaking as though it was the violence that we saw in 2005. The 2018 violence is totally different, and nobody wants to have an honest discussion about what has changed so it could inform them in terms of what they need to do today.
And different how so?
It's different in many ways. The main factor is access to guns. In 2005, it was mostly handguns. In 2018, we see semi-automatics. We see the age of the people using the guns declining significantly. The brazenness of the shootings. The safe zones in Toronto have been breached. We're seeing shootings in areas that normally did not happen. And we see a lot more innocents being shot.
Having said that, we just learned the City of Toronto, the anti-gun violence plan for at-risk youth is severely underfunded. So these programs, when you don't have the sufficient funding, I want to flip it. We've been talking about when you don't have that sufficient funding. When you do have that funding, when you do have those programs, what will we see?
No, programming is not the solution to gun violence, right? It's about engagement. If the communities are not underserved, they're poorly served. The programs that we have in place, the assets, the resources, the service, do not match the objective. We are not getting to the vulnerable youth that we need to get to.
All right, we're going to leave it there. William Marsh, thank you for your time.